Hello coders, I hope you are coding well. In the previous video, we created sign up customer API with user DTO in our Spring Boot application. And in today's video, we will create web security configuration and CORS filter in our Spring Boot application. And at the end, we will test our sign up customer API. So let's get started. So in our Spring Boot application, we will right click on our hotel server package and we will choose new package and we will name this package as configs. After this, we will right click on this configs package and we will choose new Java class and we will name this class as web security configuration. And we will write the code to protect our endpoints according to different roles in this class. After this, we will annotate this class with @configuration annotation. And after this, we need to enable web security in our application. And to do this, we will annotate this class with @enable web security and we will import it from web.configuration. And at the end, we will annotate this class with @required args constructor annotation from Lombok. And after this, in this class we will write a public method and this method will return security filter chain and we will name this method as security filter chain. And in the params we need to mention http security and we will name this as http. And in the body of this method, first of all, we need to disable CSRF because we are already using JWT, so there is no need of CSRF. And to do this, we will use HTTP and we will call CSRF method. And after this, we will mention abstract HTTP configurer. And after this, we need to call disable. And after disabling this, we need to call authorize HTTP request, and after this we need to mention authorization rules for each request. So we will name it as request and we will write an arrow function, and in the body we will use request and we will call a method request matches. And in this we need to give the URL or pattern for which we want to define the rule, and in our case we will give it as /API/auth/starix, because if our API URL starts from API/auth, so we don't need any security check and we will allow the access for it. And to do this, we will call a method permit all. And after this, let's close this statement and we will define the rules for admin and customer APIs later in the future. And after this, we will write a return statement and we will use HTTP. And after this, we need to construct our security filter chain, and to do this we will call a method build. And after this CSRF can throw exception, so let's add exception to the method signature. And at the end we will annotate this method with @bean annotation. And with this our web security configuration is completed for now. Now we need to create CORS filter, so we will right click on the configs package and we will choose new Java class and we will name this class as simple CORS filter. And after this we need to add this class in the scanning process, so we will annotate this with @component annotation. And after this we need to define the order of this filter, and to do this we will annotate this class with @order annotation and we will import it from core.annotation. And after this we will mention ordered and we will import it from springframework.core. And after this we will give it highest order. And by default Spring Boot and Spring Security will not allow any API calls from different origins like Angular application. And in this file we will write the code to allow all the API calls. And after this we will write implements and we will implement it from filter and we will import it from jakarta.servlet. And after this it will give errors and it will ask us to implement some methods, so let's click on this. And from here let's select all and let's click on this OK button. And as you can see we got three methods in it: do filter and destroy. And after this I will paste the code in this do filter method. and in this code we are getting servlet response, servlet request, and after this we are getting the origin from our request, and then we are setting the header in the response, and for the key we are giving access control allow origin, and for the value we are giving the origin header. And after this we are setting the headers for the methods, and we are including all type of methods, and after this we are setting the max age to 3600, and at the end we are setting allow headers to static, and at the end we have one if condition, and in this we are checking if request is options, then we are returning 200 OK, because some browser hit options API call before calling the actual API. And with this our simple course filter is completed. Now let's run our application, and as you can see our application is up on port 8080. And now let's go to the Postman and let's test our sign up API. And in the Postman from the types we will select post, and after this we need to give the basic URL which is localhost 8080, and after this we need to give the controller URL, so we will write /API/auth, and after this we need to give the endpoint URL which is /signup, and then we need to pass body, so we will click on this body button, and after this from here we will select raw, and from these options we need to select JSON, and in this object first of all we need to pass the email, and I will give it as root@gmail.com, and after the email we need to pass name, and I will give it as root, and at the end we need to give password, and I will give it as root. And after this, to call the API we will click on this send button, and as you can see we got 200 OK, and in the body we got the user object where we got the ID as 3, and the user role is customer, and email and name is the same which we gave. And now let's go to MySQL Workbench and let's verify this entry there. And in the MySQL Workbench we will open tables of hotel_db, and after this to view the data of this user table we will click on this icon, and as you can see we got two records where first one is for the admin and the second record is for the root user which we just created. And that's it for today's video. In the next video we will work in our Angular application and we will create sidebar and sign up customer page.